Hey guys, thanks for coming to the channel. And today I wanted to go through with you how I'm setting up my off-grid backup generator system. And I did a video on this a while back. It's posted right here so you can see what I've done to this point. And at the end of the video, I got to a point where I need to set up some type of charging system for the little small LifePo battery that's on the generator, because you know, if it just sits, obviously it's going to go dead, and then when you need to turn it on, it's not going to fire automatically. You'd have to start it manually. And with my system, the way I've got it rigged up with the little controller that it has, it's going to automatic start when my batteries get down to like 22 volts or so on a 24 volt system, and it'll run until the batteries are fully charged and it'll turn back off again. But with this particular generator, which is a Champion, there's a battery switch, and if you leave that battery switch on all the time, it's going to drain the LifePo 4 battery. Now it will last weeks on because it's a micro switch, but you don't want to leave it on, you know, because it drains that battery, like I said. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to set up that solar panel right there on the wall, which, you know, it'll start getting sun here. It's early in the morning. It'll start getting sun here in about an hour or so, and it'll get 4 or 5 hours of sun a day, filtered sun through the trees, but enough sun. And I'm going to hook that to that battery, and I'm going to use these clips here. Now it had, with this panel, it had this little charge controller with it. Well, this charge controller is no good anymore, and that charge controller was also for a lead acid battery. So what I've done is I've purchased this other small charge controller here, and this charge controller you can set it for gel, AGM, LifePo 4 battery. So I'm going to set it for a LifePo 4 battery, plug it in, hook it into these wires here, plug it in, and then use those clips to the battery to keep that battery charged and monitored. So this charger comes with these little adapter ends here, plug-in adapter ends that go into the ends of the charger. And this charger has a little sun there, see that? So that's the solar side. And then the other side has a little battery. So they made it real simple. That's the battery side. So now I'm just going to connect these two to the ends here. So we're going to connect them on each side, and then we're going to strip these ends on each end here and cut into the old wire, and then I'm going to connect them together with some shrink tubing, and it should be, once I plug it in, it should be making power as soon as we get some sun on that panel. So you just want to make sure too that when you get shattered there, when you get your little charge controller, that it's the right voltage. It's a 12 volt panel, it's a 12 volt charger. You want one that matches and will do the battery type that you're charging. In my case, a little LifePo 4 down there. And I'm going to mount this. When I mount this here, I'm going to put it under here, probably on a zip tie or something wrapped around it, and then screwed up to the top to keep that thing completely out of the weather, the connections, and the device. Although it is water resistant and approved for exterior use, I'm just going to put it up there because I think it'll make it last a lot better. And we're up and running with this thing. I got a little bit confused with it because somehow or another the wires on my solar panel are opposite polarity, so it wasn't working at first. So that's something. They actually gave you a little extra doodad for that, and I put that on and everything's working just fine. There it is, sitting there now. Let's take a look at it. Lights on LifePo 4, 25% charge. So this will just keep your deal up. Goes down. Got the battery clips onto the battery, and it's going to maintain that battery now, and I don't even have to worry about it. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed day.